Right friends, welcome back to Learning Space. News at a glance for 36th week. Look at the first one. Canadian Provincial Government of British Columbia became the first foreign government entity to raise Masala bonds on the London Stock Exchange. Where is this British Columbia? It is one of the provinces of Canada, just like our states like Bihar, Uttar Pradesh. These are states in India, just like that. British Columbia is one of the province in Canada, and now British Columbia became the first provincial government to raise Masala bonds in London Stock Exchange. The value is rupees 500 crore. Look at the next one. North Korea conducted fifth nuclear test, and North Korea for the first time tested nuclear device in the year 2006. So far, United Nations imposed 5 sets of sanctions, and the supreme leader of North Korea is Kim Jong-un, and at the same time, please don't forget, only China can silence North Korea because predominantly North Korea is dependent on China for petroleum products as well as food supplies. And if you want more, please listen to the capsules. Look at the next one. In view of the canonization of Mother Teresa, India released a commemorative postage stamp. Now, after canonization, since 4th September 2016, now Mother Teresa became Saint Teresa of Kolkata, please don't forget, and Indian government released a commemorative postage stamp. Look at the next one. TVSN Prasad Committee recommended pelargonic acid vanillyl amide shells. If someone talk about Pava shells, that is pelargonic acid vanillyl amide shells in place of pellet guns. And these are chili-filled grenades. These are also known as non-vamide, and they are less lethal in comparison to pellet guns. Look at the next one. India and Vietnam signed 12 agreements or MOUs when our Prime Minister visited Vietnam. And don't forget, Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the previous Prime Minister to visit Vietnam in the year 2001. Now Narendra Modi visited Vietnam, and 3 important aspects. One is L&T will build high-speed patrol boats for Vietnamese Coast Guard. This is one aspect. Second aspect is India will give a line of credit of $500 million for deeper defense cooperation. Then third one is $5 million for software park in Vietnam. So these 3 things, please don't forget. When our Prime Minister visited Vietnam, 12 agreements or MOUs were signed. Look at the next one, that is All India Trinamool Congress became the 7th national party in the country. Here don't forget, Election Commission of India is the only authority which grants national party or state party status. And there are at present 6 national parties, and now Trinamool Congress became the 7th national party, and we deliberated in detail in capsules. Look at the next one. 11th G20 Summit was held in Hangzhou, China, and 12th G20 Summit is going to be held next year in Germany. And G20 has got no permanent secretariat, and the concept of G20 was originated in 1999, but the head of the state level summits, that means summits at the level of either Prime Minister or President, are being held since 2008. And this year it is the 11th G20 Summit, basically to ensure GDP growth across the world. And please look into this. This is Hangzhou in China. Union government announced a special package of rupees 200 crore for Jammu and Kashmir to engage youth in sporting activities. With this money, Srinagar and Jammu stadiums will be upgraded to the world-class standards. Then second important point is construction of indoor sporting halls in all the districts will be undertaken. Look at the next one. 5th September was observed as National Teachers' Day, and It is the birth anniversary of Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, the first Vice President of the country and second President of the country. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan was born on 5th September 1888 in Tiruttani, which is situated in present-day Tamil Nadu. And he is philosopher, statesman, scholar, and Bharat Ratna. If you look at the Bharat Ratna awardees for the first time in 1954, Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, C. Rajagopalachari and C.V. Raman. Right friends, look at the next one. DCB Bank, this is the bank, new generation private sector bank headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra. And it launched M-Visa, a mobile-based payment solution. And it will make retail payments easy at the outlets, and it is a cardless payment solution, and customers can pay by just scanning the unique quick response code or QR code at the retail outlet. Look at the next one. Union government constituted A.K. Sinha committee to study siltation of river Ganga in Bihar, and Bihar Chief Minister recently blamed Farakka barrage for floods in Bihar because of the reported siltation. And look into the slide. This is the location of Farakka barrage. It is situated hardly 16 to 17 kilometers from the Bangladesh border also. Look at the next one. India and Egypt signed an agreement. Recently, the President of Egypt visited India, and in this connection, an agreement was signed in the area of maritime transport to step up cooperation on seas. Look into the next one. Noted Assamese poet Nalinidhar Bhattacharya passed away in Guwahati, and he was the Sahitya Academy Award winner in 2002. Union Health Ministry launched leprosy case detection campaign to eradicate leprosy from the country. And this program was launched in 149 endemic districts of the country. And the other name for leprosy is Hansen's disease. And it is basically caused by Mycobacterium leprae. It is a bacterial disease, and it mainly affects skin and peripheral nerves, and incubation period is about 5 years. And this program was launched in 149 endemic districts of the country. Look at the next one. Indian researchers made a major discovery with regard to preterm babies. You may ask, what is meant by preterm baby? Normal gestation period of a baby is 40 weeks. And if your child is born below 37 weeks, the baby is termed as preterm baby. And recently, Indian researchers made a discovery with regard to preterm babies. They have told gram-positive group B streptococcus bacteria that is responsible for preterm births. Look at the next one. In QS World University Rankings for 2016-17, if you look at India, IISc Bangalore ranked at 152, followed by IIT Delhi 185, IIT Bombay 219. And if you look at the world as a whole, the first rank has gone to MIT, the second Stanford, third Harvard. Look at the next one. Employees State Insurance Corporation raised the monthly wage ceiling to rupees 21,000 from the present rupees 15,000. And this Employees State Insurance Corporation is under the Ministry of Labour and Employment, and the chairman for ESIC board is the Labour Minister. And basically, this was enhanced, the limit was enhanced so as to cover more people for benefits under health insurance scheme. At the same time, ESIC recently launched a pilot project of telemedicine services. Look at the next one. India and Chile. You may ask, where is Chile? Please look into this slide. Chile is towards Pacific Ocean in South America, and it has got a long coastline with Pacific Ocean. And India and Chile have expanded their preferential trade agreement with both the countries, agreeing to substantially lower tariffs on a number of items, basically so as to increase the bilateral trade. The tariffs were reduced, and at the same time, please don't forget, India's bilateral trade with Chile was just $2.64 billion in 2015-16. $67 billion technology merger between EMC Corporation and Dell closed, and the name of the new combined entity will be Dell Technologies, right? And look at the next one. J. Satyanarayana, former IAS officer, was appointed as the part-time chairperson of Unique Identification Authority of India. Now, Unique Identification Authority of India has got a statutory status. Serena Williams of United States of America created history with the highest wins than anyone else in tennis open era with her 308th win. She surpassed the record of Roger Federer of Switzerland. She won 308 matches. Look at the next one. Supreme Court ordered Karnataka government to release 15,000 cusecs of Kaveri water for a period of 10 days, stating the policy of live and let live, and subsequently it revised it to 12,000 cusecs. And it led to disturbances in both the South Indian states. Look at the next one. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited tested light utility helicopter, and after advanced light helicopter and light combat helicopter, this is the third indigenous helicopter product to come out of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited is the public sector undertaking under the Ministry of Defence. And please look into this slide. This is a light utility helicopter, and the need is to replace age-old Cheetah and Chetak helicopters. Please look into this slide. This is a Cheetah helicopter and this is a Chetak helicopter. Look at the next one. Rajdhani Shatabdi Duronto Express trains will cost more now. They switched over to dynamic surge pricing ranging from 10% to 50% from September 9, 2016. Now the prices gradually will increase by 10% to 50% subject to gradual filling of seats. This is called dynamic surge pricing. Right? Look at the next one. TruePay, a financial technology startup, became the first non-bank company, or you can say first third party, to offer unified payment interface based payment solutions to bank customers. Please don't forget, unified payment interface can be offered by a non-bank company also. And if someone asks, the first non-bank company to launch unified payment interface based payment solution is TruePay. Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited, this is also under the Ministry of Defence. HAL is under the Ministry of Defence. This is Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited. This is under the Ministry of Defence. And recently, GRSE handed over Tihayu. What is Tihayu? That is the name of island in Andaman. And this water jet fast attack craft is named after the island's name in Andaman. So, Tihayu, a water jet fast attack craft, was recently handed over to Indian Navy. Look at the next one. Union government approved rupees 450 crore for 5 states under Swadesh Darshan scheme. And Heritage Circuit in Uttarakhand, Ramayana Circuit in Uttar Pradesh, Heritage Circuit in Madhya Pradesh, then Northeast Circuit in Sikkim, then Coastal Circuit in Tamil Nadu will get this rupees 450 crores. Look at the next one. out in Hingoli district in Maharashtra is the most likely to be the site in India for a LIGO project. All of you are familiar with the LIGO project, and at present there are two LIGO sites. One is near Hanford, Washington. The second one is near Livingston, Louisiana, and both are in United States of America. And third LIGO experiment site will come up in India, and for this purpose National Science Foundation of United States of America and Department of Atomic Energy in India came together, and LIGO means Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, basically to detect gravitational waves, and this will come up in Hingoli district in Maharashtra, and the total project cost is around rupees 1200 to 1300 crores. Basically, with this project, it will bring cutting edge technology for Indian industry. Look at the next one. ICICI Bank, the largest private sector bank in the country, announced the deployment of software robotics in over 200 business processes across various functions. These software robots have reduced the response time to customers by up to 60% and increased accuracy up to 100%. Look at the next one. New service integration of a DigiLocker with driving license and vehicle registration certificates was launched by the Union government. You may ask what is meant by DigiLocker. DigiLocker is the service launched in February 2015 by Government of India. Basically, it is a secure, dedicated personal electronic space for storing the documents of resident Indian citizens. So, you can store your documents in electronic format, and certain space will be dedicated for this purpose. And now, this integration of DigiLocker with the driving license and vehicle registration certificates was launched by the Union government. Now, people are not required to carry physical copies of driving license and vehicle registration certificate. With the DigiLocker mobile application, we can access digital copies through mobile phone. Look at the next one, a novel that is Into the Hidden Valley. This is written by Stuart Blackburn, and this is based on the Apatoni tribe of Arunachal Pradesh. This won M.M. Bennett's Award, and the prestigious literary award was named after the memory of writer historian M.M. Bennett. Look at the last one. 28th and 29th ASEAN Summits concluded in Vientiane, capital of Lavopedia. You may ask, where is ASEAN? ASEAN headquartered in Jakarta, Indonesia, and established on August 8, 1967. What is the theme for this year? The theme for this year is turning vision into reality for a dynamic ASEAN community. Basically, ASEAN wants to establish ASEAN community by 2025 on the similar lines of European Union. And 18-point declaration was issued. I have listed out various important points, so please go through them. So with this, let us conclude the news at a glance. Please do join for questions and answers and other capsules. Have a nice day. Thank you.